Good morning, my friends, and welcome. In mindfulness practice, whether in meditation or out in the world, we allow the experience of letting everything belong, of paying attention and being fully present. We have experiences that many people call resentments, a time when something hurt or angered you seriously, and you find yourself thinking about it, even unexpectedly, but certainly over and over again. The actual meaning of resentment is to re-feel. In that way, it is a stuck feeling that is not able to pass. And in your practice of mindfulness, meditation, you may have noticed in the quiet time that you carry a resentment about something in the past that goes over and over again in your mind. There are several ways to work with resentments in the practice of mindfulness, and we'll be doing some of those in the next few meditations. Today I want to practice with you mindful forgiveness as a way of taking much of the energy out of resentments and that tight circular space of awareness that they occupy in our minds and hearts. A practice of forgiveness does not mean that you have not been harmed or that you have not caused harm. The harm is real. The practice of mindfulness is to begin to change that heart space and open it up from the tight ball of how resentment constricts. Resentment constricts. Forgiveness opens. So let us be seated. Find your comfortable posture in the chair that you most like to sit in for meditation, and allow yourself to settle into the support of where you are sitting. Notice any sounds around you. Notice any other thing that comes in through your senses: smell, sound. And as you breathe out, let each one of these pass right through. And you may notice at that time that your body begins to feel heavier and less tense. Allow the present moment to come in and pass through as you breathe. So why give up a resentment or try to shift our response to it? The reason is simple, that letting go of painful experiences rather than recycling them over and over begins to offer freedom to your heart and your mind. And sometimes only then do you notice how trapped your mind really was in that resentment. So let us take 2 full intentional breaths, counting in for the count of 3 and breathing out for the count of 4. 2 breaths. Notice any discomfort or tension in your body, and send your breath to soften it and the space around it. Now bring to mind somebody toward whom you feel resentful. I suggest that you don't choose the strongest resentment that is living in your heart, but instead start with one that's a little bit simpler and easier. After all, we're new at this. Notice the harm that was caused to you. See it, feel it, experience it. And why you feel resentful and keep recycling this over and over. Why is that? What are you taking care of or protecting by keeping this resentment? And as you sit, begin to connect with the reason that you entered this meditation. Connect with the intention to cultivate an open and loving heart that guides you. If you find resistance, simply notice its presence. Resistance, without pushing it away. It is only natural for release and resistance to occupy the same space. And it takes time to reopen your heart, so don't force anything. And when you can, begin offering phrases of forgiveness, connecting with the words as much as you are able. Say the phrase slowly in your head and find a rhythm in your breath so that you're breathing it in and breathing it out. Here are some phrases. I forgive you for the harm you have caused me. I forgive you as much as I am able to do that in this moment. May I let this pain of resentment free itself from my heart. I forgive you as much as I am able in this present moment. May I let this pain free itself and disentangle from my heart. Remember, the practice of forgiveness is about opening the capacity and the space of your own heart. Opening your heart to the feeling of forgiveness. As you say these phrases silently to yourself, I forgive you as much as I am able to do that today. I am willing to let this pain free itself from my heart. Breathing with those phrases. In the next few moments of silence. I forgive you. I free my heart from this pain and allow it to soften and open. Bringing your awareness back into your own body now. Breathe deeply and fully for a few breaths. Resting your own awareness on the breath and on your body. And experiencing gratitude for the capacity to release resentments and the willingness to forgive in the tiniest little way that may have come with this meditation. And as you bring your awareness back, say an internal, heartfelt, thank you. And take it with you. Namaste. Amen.